On Monday, NHS sold about 200 Valentines and raised over $550 and was also one of their largest fundraisers. The money that was raised will go to the NHS scholarship and their annual trip to the dinner theater.
On Tuesday night, in between the boys and girls game, we had our annual senior night. All the seniors and their parents were introduced to the crowd and were recognized for their achievements during their high school career. All the seniors of the boys and girls basketball teams were awarded with gifts that the team had put together for them.
On Wednesday night, Brashear held their annual Hoops for Heart event from 3 o'clock to 4:30. The volunteers had a shooting contest, hula hooped, and they also shot around for fun. Highview donated $20 for snack, and they raised $300 for the American Heart Association.
On Saturday, Brashear girls played for third place versus North Shelby. North Shelby jumped out to an 18-9 lead after the first quarter and were up 25-17 at the half. In the third quarter, Brashear was held scoreless, with North Shelby only allowed 2 free throw points to extend their lead to 27-17. Brashear started to close the gap in the fourth quarter and tied the game 31-31 with 2 minutes left. North Shelby quickly answered with a bucket with 4 free throws to extend their lead back to 6 and held on to take third place with a score of 40-32. Shelby Salter led Brashear scoring with 14 points, including 8 in the fourth quarter. Meredith Thomas added 7, Stephanie Elsie had 6, Sydney Slavin had 4, and Olivia Thompson scored 1 point.
In the boys' third place game between Brashear and North Shelby was knotted at 11 after the first quarter before Brashear surged ahead 26-17 at halftime. Brashear maintained a 39-32 lead after 3 quarters and held on to take third place in the Brashear tournament with a win of 56-48. For Brashear, Nick Thomas scored 14 points, Cody Snelling added 13, Hayden Hausman had 11, Adam Songer and Jay Scudder scored 6 each, Taryn Treasure had 4, and Zach Reeves scored 2 points.
On Tuesday night, Brashear got a pair of wins over Buckland. In the girls' game, at the end of the first quarter, the Lady Tigers were up 15-7. In the second quarter, Buckland outscored Brashear 14-10, but the Tigers went into halftime with the lead of 25-21. In the third quarter, Brashear held Buckland to 2 points, while the Tigers extended their lead by adding 22 more points. And at the end of the third, the score was 47-23. In the final quarter, the Lady Tigers extended their lead one more time by adding 20 points, getting the win 67-30. For the Lady Tigers, Stephanie Elsie led in scoring with 23, Meredith Thomas had 16, Abby McKim added 12, Sydney Slavin scored 4, and Katie Smith had 2 points. In the boys' game, Brashear took the lead in the first quarter with the score 17-14. Buckland in the second quarter came within 1 by scoring 8 points and holding Brashear to 9 points, but the Tigers still had the lead into halftime with the score 26-22. In the third quarter, Buckland was still trying to catch up, but at the end, the Tigers had the lead 50-43. In the final quarter, Brashear held Buckland to 7 points, and the Tigers took the win with the score 71-50. For Brashear, Cody Snelling led the scoring with 19, Nick Thomas added 14, Adam Songer scored 12, Hayden Hausman had 10 points, Joseph Woods and Taryn Treasure both had 5 points each, and Nick Bradshaw, Zach Reeves, and Jay Scudder had 2 points each.